Coming to you from somewhere I don't know. My mind just keeps playing tricks on me.
Oh, your mind keeps playing tricks on you, huh?
Yeah.
Why is that, buddy?
Good games are supposed to be played.
What you got in your hand there, buddy? So it looks like a little bit of a remote control.
That's my
You're
mind.
distracted. That's your
My mind keeps playing tricks on me.
All right. How you doing, DHuff?
I'm doing alright, buddy.
All right.
Doing okay.
You gonna ask me what we're gonna do today, buddy?
Yeah, what are we doing today? What are we gonna do?
Oh, wow. Your mind must be playing tricks on you, DHuff.
What are we talking
I don't
about?
know what we're going to talk about today. We guess we got to talk about Linsanity a little bit. The little Asian doing things.
Ding ding ding.
Little college basketball chit chat today. We're going to talk a little bit about Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
NFL. Some news in the NFL. A little bit. Chitter chatter about some stuff going on in horse racing, and then I heard a little story from the engineers over in New Albany. They're working on a bridge over there.
They want their money.
I'll talk more about that later. So
the bonus is there. When you throw money at people, they do things faster. It's unbelievable.
Right. That's right. And if you don't get it done, you lose money. So
exactly.
They want to get that shit done. So
talking about losing.
Let's get right into college basketball.
Talking about losing.
Oh, what a tough game to watch for me. Both.
House divided.
Yeah.
I have to tell you.
Tell me.
Being an unbiased fan of that game.
Of course you were.
That probably was the worst game I think I've seen all year, shooting wise.
Yeah.
You had guys missing 6-foot jumpers with nobody on them.
Yeah, there was well, they both have good defenses, both 2-3 defenses, and I was at the game. It was a horrible game. As usual, I was sitting around. The well-educated UFL Cardinal fans at the basketball game.
Everything was a foul?
Well,
everything.
It depends on which side you were on, but yeah, it was like either not a foul called or a foul that shouldn't have been
I can't
called.
believe they didn't call that foul. Probably because he wasn't touched.
But anyway, UFL's got they got trouble. They got trouble. They got no offense. They got no offense. Even if they make the tournament, which they will, because it's Patino and
they're a scary team. If the day they hit the threes, like UConn, they blew them out. If that team shows up, then they blow you out.
But you got to hit the threes for 4 or 5 games in a row in the tournament.
I know.
And all this means nothing.
Exactly.
So what else is going on in college basketball?
UK's off. They play Mississippi. Yesterday, they actually had an open practice that ESPNU aired.
Yeah, they're the only ones.
How many programs get that?
Oh, Perry. No, he'll cheat. Perry will cheat too.
Gosh.
He's a good coach, but he'll.
Everybody cheats.
How'd you like to have a Lexus, young man? How'd you like to drive a Lexus around your sophomore year?
Does he have to do do that now?
No.
He's just like, hey, if you come play for me, you're drafted in the first round.
But
okay, I'm gonna go play for you.
The good old boys, the boosters, they don't turn their head away from it and look the other way.
Are you talking about what happened in Ohio State football?
No, not at all. Not at all. Reggie Bush.
Yeah. Tressel.
Cam Newton. Here's a news flash, kids. They'll all cheat.
Yeah.
They'll all cheat.
The whole thing with Cam Newton getting paid, that happened.
Oh yeah.
That happened.
And his dad and the church and we're singing to the higher power.
He almost got
We're singing
suspended.
to the higher.
He almost got suspended for a game in the middle of that year.
But that was, he was selling tickets. He was selling tickets.
No, he got paid. His dad got paid.
That's what I'm saying. But
$200,000
for
his son to go there.
But they're not going to suspend him as a university because he sells tickets in the jerseys.
No, the NCAA was going to suspend him, and they decided not to at the last minute.
Exactly.
Imagine that.
Exactly.
Wait, we're losing money.
What else is going on in college basketball, DHuff?
Syracuse plays at Rutgers.
It's been a busy week for me. Valentine's Day and all.
Yeah, packing. Packing here. Pack that.
Oh, that's right.
You might need that.
Once I have the thong out.
Yeah. Use your shea butter with that thong.
No, that's right. I like to make sure the skin is smooth.
Hopefully that camera is. Hopefully you don't hit record again.
Yes.
Otherwise, that might be an interesting film.
Anyway, what else is going on in college basketball?
Cats play Mississippi Saturday afternoon. U of L goes to DePaul.
Yeah,
that could be a difficult game for them.
DePaul could be interesting.
Ohio State plays at Michigan.
UK might not lose the rest of the season.
I don't see who's going to beat them. They play Vandy at home and Florida on the road. Those are really the only 2 games they got.
That's 2 that are should. You know what? Enough with college basketball. Let's talk baseball.
Let's talk baseball. This is Fukudomi!
Let's talk baseball.
Fukudomi!
Fukudomi.
He's got White Sox on.
500,000.
500,000 with either basically it's a $500,000 buyout, or he gets paid $3.5 million next year.
Yeah,
so basically, it's $1 million contract because there's a $500,000 buyout. It's $500,000 salary.
Tampa Bay actually gave John Madden,
Joe Madden.
Joe Madden, gave him a
John Madden's coaching baseball now. That's nice.
You know,
Hit him!
You know, John Madden won't fly.
Yeah.
He wrote his whole life. All his show, bus, even if it was 15 hours. He could have made it in 2. He'd rather ride the bus.
Safety. He's scared of a plane crash.
Silly. Well, maybe the Lord talked to him.
Joe Madden's not afraid of it, and he's going to have 3 more years.
Joe Madden's going to have 3 more years. Of
Guy's a good coach. He's a good manager.
He's a great coach. He's taken a lot of lesser talented teams and made a good run with all of them.
I got a question for you.
Give me a question.
Taking away the devil from Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Whoa.
They haven't missed the playoffs since.
Do you think the Lord was happy with
that?
that?
You think the devil, something has, I don't know.
You never know. Orioles, they hold on to Adam Jones.
Fast guy. Fast.
Thoughts and prayers to the Tony Gwynn family. He had a little cancerous tumor.
But they said it was successful.
Successful.
He could have had half his face immobilized.
Best batting average hitter all time.
He was one of my...
Considering the era that he grew up in, when the pitchers were as good as they've been.
I would watch SportsCenter, and they had a highlight showing him coming up to bat. I would watch because of how his swing was.
Right.
You got this guy. He's a little overweight, and he's just out there slicing the ball into the outfield.
He was amazing. And then
Hanley Ramirez.
I heard some stories from down in Miami. I'll get clarification on this next week when I'm at.
Well, he's happy right now.
Right. Well, I'm going to talk to him.
When they lose 4 in a row, he's going to be like, I want to go back to shortstop.
I'm going to talk to him at camp and find out. The DhuffandNastyShow will find out exactly how upset he is that he's in the.
Yeah, you need to talk with him.
I'm going to talk with him. I'm going to talk with Jose Reyes.
Ask him if he's going to actually be happy all year.
Mark Burley. I'm going to have a little chit chat with him. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to do that all. And then.
Talk about people who are happy right now.
Yeah.
Roger Goodell's happy. Roger Goodell's happy with that $20 million a year contract he's got.
Yeah, I thought they were going to give him less money than that. I thought I heard that like a couple weeks ago.
Like goes 10, 15, 20, something
increments.
Like that.
Nice. Yeah. Work that in.
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on Roger Goodell. He's a smart motherfucker.
And then
what a job. What kind of gig is that? You get VIP everywhere you go. Don't ever have to pay for it.
Think of what he's done for the game now.
Has he done it, or is he like the president? And
he's the CBA.
A puppet of everybody.
They got the CBA guy. All the revenue money from ESPN and all that.
Yeah.
He increased that to where now we have Thursday night games, Sunday night games, Monday night games.
Right.
So
yeah,
I think he's worth it. Deshaun Jackson,
absolutely.
Deshaun Jackson franchise tag?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, you're not doing that.
The guy doesn't want to play for you.
When he is in the game, he's the best deep threat receiver in the NFL. Besides Mike Wallace.
Not when he's in the game. When this is in the game.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They all
he's in the game.
They all have the ability. It's just a matter of whether they have it in the head to get it done.
Yeah.
They all have the ability, but we'll see what happens with that. Maybe him and Mike Vick make a chemistry last year. Next year, Brent Selick was starting to catch balls over the middle, which opens up the deep ball. So who knows? Who knows? He might make some money.
Are you saddened today with the Steeler news?
I am a little sad, D-Huff. I grew up with the Steelers from back in the old days, and also the new Steelers, which is Hines Ward's been on the team forever, and I'm sad to see that it's not going to work out for him in the Pittsburgh organization.
I'm sad if he goes and plays somewhere else.
I don't think he will. I think he's done. He's I don't even know how old. He's my age. That's damn near ancient.
If somebody gives you...
That's damn near ancient in the NFL.
But if somebody comes out and gives him a couple $1 million, and it's a reduced role, he might go play. But he's a Steeler. And then Mendenhall.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
And then Mendenhall out.
It's too much to take, D-Huff. I can't talk about it anymore.
Well, getting Tebow was too much to take for you, buddy.
That's all right. The injuries were he couldn't overcome them.
They weren't going to get all the way.
Just a quick horse racing note. Animal Kingdom, which was on the trail last year.
Animal Kingdom won the Derby.
Yeah.
And he's running in an allowance race?
He's running in a starter allowance as a start back just down Gulfstream this Saturday.
How much is the allowance race?
I don't know, probably $100,000.
Okay.
Something like that.
I thought it was like if he's running $100,000, $30,000 allowance.
In an allowance race, the owners don't have to worry about him losing.
Yeah,
it could just be a prep race, and it's like, here, run past these horses, and then we'll take you to. maybe the Florida Derby. He won't be running back next week when I'm down there.
Florida Derby's for 3-year-olds.
Yeah, that's
Animal Kingdom's 4.
yeah, but he's done is coming up. Done we just saw, and I'm going down to the Fountain of Youth this weekend. So there'll be a bigger race there. They might run him on the undercard on Derby Day. There's a lot of big races.
He'll probably run the Stephen Foster handicap.
We'll see, but he's going to come back this weekend and try his luck.
We're getting close.
And then
we're getting closer.
I've got some good news.
Yeah.
I was just talking to someone yesterday.
Hey, you just bungee jumped from there in the snow.
But news has it that the Sherman Minton Bridge is going to be open 1 week from today, next Thursday.
Bungee jumping.
So we can get back to bungee jumping, buddy. So
you know who the happiest people in the world are? People like you.
Are Jeremy Lin fans.
Linsanity is here.
But
is Linsanity here though? Carmelo comes back. We'll find out about Linsanity.
I'm telling you, I'm going to make it short and sweet because we're just about out of time. Next week, 2 weeks from now, you won't be talking about Jeremy Lin. We'll be talking about the Jeremy Lin and Carmelo Anthony.
They did play the Lakers, but I'm waiting to see what happens.
They got the Mavericks coming up. They got the Miami Heat coming up. They got 3 of
at home.
Doesn't matter.
The
Knicks are not a good basketball team. They're playing high on
Carmelo comes back. I'm telling you, you guy's a disease.
Carmelo is the disease.
Yes.
And Jeremy Lin is the solution.
No.
Anyway, we're gonna
Linsanity.
We got a big show coming on Monday. And then I'm gonna be on a little.
This guy's gonna go use the Shea cocoa butter.
Yeah, cocoa butter.
Woo!
Cocoa butter.
Gonna go lube.
Miami Marlins, St. Louis Cardinals, Honda Classic, Fountain of Youth.
I might go. I might show up.
Well, you got a place to stay, do you? So anyway, we got to get going. So, thanks for joining us once again. We'll be back on Monday for
have a great weekend.
The vacation. So
vacation, resting in the morning sun. Come and get some.